Searching for the road to the way back. We don't know our fathers going way back. Do you know it? Do you know it? Oh yeah, oh yeah, 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 yeah. We the chosen people, you say no way. Your enemies been teaching you the wrong way. Do you know it? Do you know it? Oh yeah, oh yeah, 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 yeah. It's the simple things in life, like learning again. It's the simple things in life, like finding where it all began. Do you know your history? History. Yeah. Do you know it? Do you know it? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Do you know your history? History. Yeah. Do you know it? Do you know it? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Do you know it? Tell me, do you know it? Do you know it? Tell me, do you know it? Do you know it? Tell me, do you know it? Do you know it? Tell me, do you know it? Do you know it? Tell me, do you know it? Do you know it? Tell me, do you know it? Do you know it? Tell me, do you know it? Do you know it? Tell me, do you know it? History, history. Now we going back. He done on my back for sure when I let the truth go. We gon' let them know. My people on my back for sure. I hold them.
Hey, we're back. It's been a while. Shalom, most time class bless y'all. You are now tuned into
Our Hidden History Radio Show.
It's been a long time, man. Been away. Yeah. You guys are as excited as I am. We got some stuff to go into. I'm more excited about next week than I am this week because I'm gonna get to open the vault next week. Those will open the vault. I'm gonna do a lot more than what Putin did in Russia. We're gonna do a lot more. We're gonna do a lot more damage next week than we are this week. But looking forward to that. But all praise to the Most High, man. Glad we can get back to business, back to the show. 1 second, need some slack. I'm good. All right, so where were we at? We left off speaking about dealing with King Arthur. Well, leading up to King Arthur, Chief Arthur, really. So we're gonna start off with who are the Welsh. Who are the Welsh? Let's just open up with that. Who are the Welsh? The Welsh are people who are from Wales. Now, of course, you think, who are the Welsh today? You think white folks. Well, not originally, no.
Starting right here, Deke, the romantic.
You're going to start from page 41, yep. Let me see if it's underlined. Let me see it go down. Start from there.
Iberian Welsh. The first reliable historical notice of the Welsh is from the pen of Tacitus, who records the existence of a dark, small race.
Dark, small, short race. They were black and short. Go ahead.
Whom he saw in the Silurians.
Who he saw in the Silurians because the These Silurians are the same as the Welsh. The Silures moved in that area of Wales or Welsh, and that's who it is. The Silurians, we went over that Silurians. Right. We went over that weeks ago. Okay, the Silurians being the Phoenicians, people going over there, migrating there, having a trade route there. That's what this is. The Silurians are Iberians. Iberians are Israelites, Hebrew. Iberia goes back to Hebrew. I went over that weeks ago. So if you didn't, you didn't watch it, go back and watch it. I went over to how the Igbo, Iberian, Ibericum, Ibernia. That's all Hebrew. That all goes back to us and our settlements throughout those areas, especially the UK. That was our land. Okay, it's called the Silurians or the Scilly Isles. That was us. Read on.
He wrote the brown complexion.
There you go. So you can't be confused about their complexions. It's dark. Now he's saying the brown complexions of
and curly hair,
woolly black hair. These are black folks. Go ahead.
Of the Silures, and intimated that the ancient Iberians had passed over from Spain.
That's us. We moved from Spain over there to Wales. Go ahead.
And had occupied that part of Britain.
And we took Britain. Now remember, Japheth was there, but they were there in minority. Jake came up in there, and we took over and moved in with there and mingled with them and took over. We became the majority. Go ahead.
These gave the Romans no little trouble, as they were far from being savages.
We were civilized. Go ahead.
So very distinct from the rest of the Britons, as described by Caesar and others.
Now, Caesar badmouthed the Britons, because the Britons gave him a hard time. Because when you read about the Britons, they weren't that savage. It's just Rome. We revolted against. You know how Esau calls the Native American savages? Oh, they're savages. Oh, they're monsters because they came over there trying to take our land. So the same thing applied here. Oh, they weren't as savage as them. No, they weren't savage at all, really. They were very much civilized. The Britons were the people of Caractacus. The Britons and Silurians are the same people. Okay? Read on.
Living among the mountain fastness of Merioneth, Radnor, and Glamorgan, the Welsh of Siluria.
The Welsh of Siluria, because that was our land. Go ahead.
Might well attract the notice of the legionaries. Mm-hmm. Tacitus bears witness to their heroism, saying, our veterans were slaughtered. Next. Our settlements burnt, and our armies surrounded.
That's what Gad did to the white man. Same thing. Rome came and tried to take over Britain. The white man came and tried to take over America. Same thing. We gave them hell. Go ahead.
We then contended only for our lives. Caradoc or Caractacus.
There we go. Caradoc or Caradog. Caradoc or Caractacus. Go ahead.
Was their leader.
Was the leader of the Britons or Silurians. Go ahead.
Though Tacileo's Welsh chronicle knows nothing of him, medieval writers have left us a speech of the hero. He is made to say, remember the valor of your forefathers.
What did he say to his warriors?
Remember the valor of your forefathers.
He said, remember the valor. He's reminding his soldiers when they fought against the Romans to remember the valor of their forefathers. Go ahead.
Cassivelon, Tudor the red-haired, Groan the terrible, Rhetoric broad-faced.
Roderick the broad-faced.
Broad-faced. And Madoc Stouthand, who made Julius Caesar turn his back on our island.
That's right. We ran Julius Caesar out of there. Ran him out of there. All right? But they came, Esau's resilient. He came back again. But he said to remind them. Now, this sounds familiar. Give me 1 Maccabees 2. This goes back to when our forefathers fought against the Greeks. With Mattathias, he did the exact same thing regarding the reminder of the fathers. Or was it Judas?
Mattathias.
Yeah, 1 Maccabees 2.
50.
Yeah, 2 and 50. Read that.
I said Mattathias. 1 Maccabees chapter 2 and verse 50. Now therefore, my sons, be ye zealous for the law, and give your lives for the covenant of your fathers.
Remember your forefathers. It's the exact same people saying the exact same thing, fighting the exact same people at different times. Read on.
Call to remembrance what acts our fathers did.
Our forefathers did. Go ahead.
In their time.
In their time. Go ahead. Remember, he named them. Roderick the Stouthound, Madoc. He named them off. Watch this. Read on.
So shall ye receive great honor and an everlasting name, Was not Abraham found faithful in temptation, and it was imputed unto him for righteousness?
Read on.
Joseph, in the time of his distress, kept the commandment and was made Lord of Egypt.
Go ahead.
Phineas, our father, and being zealous and fervent, obtained the covenant of an everlasting priesthood. Jesus, for fulfilling the word, was made a judge in Israel.
That's Joshua. Go ahead.
Caleb, for bearing witness before the congregation, received the heritage of the land.
Go ahead.
David, for being merciful, possessed the throne of an everlasting kingdom. Elias, for being zealous and fervent for the law, was taken up into heaven.
Elijah. Go ahead.
Ananias, Azarias, and Mishael,
The 3 holy children. Go ahead.
by believing, were saved out of the flame.
Fiery furnace. Go ahead.
Daniel, for his innocency, was delivered from the mouth of lions.
Come on.
And thus, consider ye, throughout all ages, that none that put their trust in him shall be overcome. Fear not then the words of a sinful man, for his glory shall be dung and worms. Today he shall be lifted up, and tomorrow he shall not be found, because he is returned into his dust, and his thought is come to nothing.
Come on.
Wherefore, ye my sons, be valiant, and shew yourselves men in the behalf of the law, for by it shall ye obtain glory.
So it's the exact same thing that was said by Caractacus to his military, is the exact same thing Matthai said to his sons and those who follow behind him, the Assyrians. Same thing being said. Read on. Although the Romans
observed several distinct varieties of people in Britain, these dark Welshmen were unlike the reputed Cymry or Gales.
Which goes back to us. That was us too. The Cymry or the Gales. Go ahead.
Who were they?
Who are they? Go ahead.
Being so very dark in skin and hair.
Come on, man. So there's no denying this now. Who are they being so very dark in skin and hair? These are black people here. Caractacus was a black man. Give me the image of Caractacus, please. Give me the image of Caractacus, please. That we had earlier, that they have of him on Google. Caractacus picture. This is Caractacus. That's black skin and hair. That is. That's supposed to be? That's supposed to be Caractacus there? Yeah? Really? Black skin and hair? His skin look black to you? His hair look black to you? With his stupid ass freaking Thor hat, look like Flash? The dumb Thor Flash hat cap on? No, that's not how we look. That's not how we looked.
Deep, but they still try to give him dreads.
They try to give them legs. They know. Because remember they had twists in their hair.
Right.
They try to give them freaking Caucasian twists. Go back.
Why can't we just be who we be?
Who were they? Being so very dark in skin and hair. The Silurians were pronounced by some to be of Phoenician origin.
The Phoenicians were Israelites. We went over this weeks ago. Go ahead.
Tradition came in aid to this hypothesis.
Tradition came to aid this guess. Go ahead.
For there were not wanting stories of the visits of Phoenicians.
It was well known that we visited these islands, and we eventually, over time, from the time of Solomon to the time of Hannibal, we visited these islands and we began to move in slowly and took over and lived there. Go ahead.
But that departed nation of merchant traders
We were merchant traders going back to the time all the way to Solomon up until this time here. Go ahead.
Has been credited with all sorts of things by writers upon very slight foundation. That the dark Welsh, like the dark Irish.
Whoa. I love this book, man. Read again.
That the dark Welsh.
The dark Welsh. Of Wales, black people of Wales, go ahead.
Like the dark Irish.
You had black Irish people. Like the dark Irish. I need y'all to stay with me because I'm telling you, this is going to be very, very important as we go towards King James. Because there's pictures of him looking like that white dude I showed you earlier.
Right.
It is completely fictitious. It is a fallacy. Read on. And on the Irish say, we were on slave ships too. Well, the Irish were on slave ships, yes, but they were the dark Irish on slave ships. Not you white ones. But you had white folks start coming with that lie years ago against us. Oh, well, there was an Irish slave trade. There was. They were brought to the Caribbean. They look nothing like you.
Nope.
Nothing like you. Go ahead.
The dark Welsh, like the dark Irish, were never much given to the sailors' craft is a proof that they were hardly Phoenicians.
Go ahead. So he's saying that the dark Welsh and the dark Irish, they didn't deal with being sailors, so that's not enough proof that they're Phoenicians. But they're Phoenicians. They just didn't involve themselves in the sailors' craft like their forefathers are doing. That's all it means. Go ahead.
The Silurians of Wales have been almost universally associated with the Iberi or Iberians.
Going back to what? Hebrews. Iberi, Iberian, Iberia, Hibernicum, same thing. Or Igbo. Iberians or Igbo. It's the same name. The same people that was in Africa call themselves Igbos. The same ones over there in Britain call themselves Iberians in Spain. Iberians. Iberian. It's the same word, same name. If you're confused, I suggest you go back weeks ago, my last class, where I go into that. Igbo, Iberian, it's the same thing. Go ahead. Same people. Go ahead.
They were not Celts, either in Wales, England, Scotland, Ireland, France, or Spain, wherever they have been recognized. They may have been called Black Celts.
Stop. They may have been called what?
Black Celts.
Why are they called Black Celts? Because over time, who came up in there later on? White folks. So these are the black ones. You have white ones and black ones. The black ones were the originals. They were there first. Then Esau came along and said, we're Celts too. Like they do everything else. We're Israelites, so we're Israelites too. We're Native Americans. We're Native Americans too. We're Africans. We're South Africans. We're Africans too. Well, we're Australians. We're Australians too. You see the pattern here? They're always everyone. Always. So the black Celts. Read on.
But were truly before the Celts came into those countries. In all cases, but in North Spain, they speak the language of their conquerors.
He spoke Latin. Go ahead.
For Welsh Silurians use Cymraeg, as Cornish ones do English.
So the Welsh Silurians, the Silurians of Wales use Cymraeg. And Cymraeg goes back to our language we spoke. That's how our names are spelled. Like Cymraeg, like for example, King Arthur's father's name was Tudrig ap Murig. And then King Arthur's name was Arthros ap Murig. So that's their name. I guess their language is Murig. I don't know why. But the word ap means like son. Ab like Mick or Ab or Ibn. That means son of. Read on.
As Cornish ones do English.
So the Cornish Silurians we spoke English. I know you think white folks taught us English. No, we spoke it before. But read on.
And Aquitani do French.
Uh-huh.
Tacitus pointedly declares the Silures were like the Iberia of Spain, whom we now recognize as Basques.
So Basques, people of Basques, and the Silures and go back. And Iberia are all the same people. All the same. Basque. Go ahead.
The Reverend R. Garnett says, ancient writers uniformly represent the Celts as intruders from the eastward upon the Iberians.
Right.
Professor,
there were various settlements. Like Jake came in different waves and different times. That's what it means. Because Japheth was already there. Then Jake came in there and mingled with them. And then more Jake came in. And then eventually we became the majority. Like we always do. You know how we do. White folks come in there, live there. Then black folks come in there and white folks move out. And then black folks take over, become a black area. Go ahead.
Professor Rudler,
like the Bantu of Africa, there was Ham there. Bantus came in there. Now most of the freaking population is damn Bantu throughout Africa. There's damn near 350 million of us over there. Right. Go ahead.
Professor Rudler, before the British Association Acts, does it not seem probable that the early short race of long-skulled, mild-featured, stone-using people may have been the ancestors of the swarthy Silurians of Tacitus?
Swarthy. It means black-skinned Silurians of Tacitus. So does it seem probable that the early short race of long-skulled, so they had like long heads pretty much, mild-featured, stone-using people may have been the ancestors of the swarthy? Yes, it is. That's true. Go ahead.
He then proceeds, as the Silurians were to Britain,
As the Silurians were to Britain, go ahead.
so were the Aquitani to Gaul.
I mean, because you had Jake living there. Go ahead.
They were the dark Iberian element.
So the Aquitani of Gaul were the Iberians too, because not all Gauls are Israelites. Gaul goes back to Japheth. The Jake moved into that area, and we fell into the category of Gauls too. Give me Deuteronomy 28, verse 37.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and
37.
verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb,
Wise saying,
and a byword.
a byword. A byword is a name that you are called outside of your biblical name. So when Israel, was scattered all over the world among all the nations, we took on various heathen names because we lived in these lands among these people that had these names, blended in with them, and we became them. Not them so much as like becoming like our race changed, but our identity changed based upon what we, like, for example, us being American, blacks, Haitians, Jamaicans. Our name changed through migration, through assimilation, through integration, through migration. Our names changed. We weren't Israelites anymore. Go ahead.
Among all nations, whether the Lord shall lead thee.
Among all nations, that includes Japheth. That includes Japhetic lands, Philippines. The Polynesian islands. We ran to these areas and we blended in and took on these different names. Give me Isaiah 65 and verse 1. So I know it's a bit hard to keep up with all these names all these different names or whatever, but it's prophecy. It's what it is. Israel fell under different names based upon our interaction with nations and our movements. 65 verse 1.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 65 and verse 1. I am sought of them that ask not for me. I am found of them that sought me not. I said, behold me,
Watch.
unto a nation that was not called by my name.
Because Israel started to go against the Lord, so he ended up losing our name because of it. Jump to verse 9.
Verse 9. And I will bring forth a seed out of Jacob and out of Judah, an inheritor of my mountains. And mine elect shall inherit it, and my servant shall dwell there.
He's talking to Israel here the entire time. Now jump down to verse, what is it? 15.
Verse 15. And ye shall leave your name for a curse.
So you shall, because of the curses of us being conquered and scattered among the nations, you shall what?
Ye shall leave your name for a curse.
That's why verse 1 says, that was not called by my name, because Israel lost our name that he gave us. We lost the name we lost our name that was given to us by our father, Jacob, Israel. We lost his name. Read again.
And ye shall leave your name for a curse.
So we will leave our name for a curse. Go ahead.
Unto my chosen.
Unto my chosen. Go ahead.
For the Lord God shall slay thee.
Will be conquered. Go ahead.
And call his servants.
And call his servants by what?
By another name.
Silurians, Gauls, Native Americans, African Americans, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, Haitians, Igbos, Bantu, another Congolese, Ghanaian, Nigerian, Mexican, Cuban. Yeah, Mexican, I said it. Them too. That's right. Colombian, I said it. You stupid FBAs out there. Foolish black Americans. FBAs. Foolish black Americans, I call you. What the hell you talking about? Only your damn history, don't know nothing. So these are the names that we were given that either were self-given through us forgetting our identity or were forcefully given through our enslavement. One or the other. All right? So let's go back. Where are we at? Mr. Grant Allen.
Mr. Grant Allen, in the recent Fortnightly magazine, referred to a primitive, dark-skinned, and black-haired nation.
Here we go again. Primitive, dark-skinned, black-haired nation. Go ahead.
Known as the
Iscarian
Iscarian Basque, who probably migrated into Britain shortly after the close of the last glacial epoch.
Oh, God. This Ice Age nonsense. No. So the Iscarian or Basque are the same as the Silurians. There was no damn Ice Age either. Go ahead, read on.
Some style the modern Iberian as Celt-Euskarian.
As Celt Euskarian or Celt Iberians. Black Celts. Go ahead.
From the mixture of blood. The authors of that valuable work, Crania Britannia, inclined to think that those in Wales may have come from the England side when the Belgi or Celts invaded Britain. Camden, Niebuhr, and Lappenberg adopt the Iberian idea. It must be recollected that the Celts, as Henry Martin observes, have neither destroyed nor expelled the anterior population.
Because we mingled around with Japheth, so they stayed there with us as well. Go ahead. We were the majority. Go ahead.
Though he admits that the vanquished, the brown, have been Celtized by the conquerors.
We mingled together. Go ahead.
Even to the adoption of their language.
We took their language. So more than likely that language we spoke was Japheth's language. Go ahead.
Jorins, in an old Latin work of the 6th century, notices the dark-haired people. The Welsh bards often use the epithet of du, or dark, to men.
Du goes back to the word dub. Du, the root word in dub is du, or duh, as in dark men, dark. Go ahead.
Dr. Thurnham declares the
Keep that in mind, the name dub, like the word Dublin. Dublin means black lake. Dub means black. The word dub and the word rud for ruddy is the same word. You got something there? Yes, read that.
The term du primarily relates to the Scottish Gaelic word for black.
So I'm not making these things up. All right, let's go back. Dub, doob, dub, it's the same word. Go back. Read on.
Dr. Thurnham declares the Iberians of Wales to be only representatives of others not, like themselves, confined to the extreme west of the island.
Because UK is a big island, so you had the various different tribes on the island, but Israel made it the majority, migrating there during the time of Solomon's travels, the time of the Iberians sailing the seas, during the time of Rome, Hannibal. We took those areas over. We took them over. Go ahead.
Davis and Thurnham report the earlier British Dolichocephali.
Dolichocephali. I think that means like long-headed. Dolicho.
Yes.
Yeah, cephali means long. It means long-headed, long skull.
Look that up. It's like a feature.
Yeah, it's a feature. We read that earlier. It said long skull. Yeah. They have like longer faces.
All praises. Yep. Dolichocephali refers to a skull shape characterized by an abnormally long and narrow head, with the cephalic index a ratio of head.
Go to images, and you can see they might show a person where it has that shape of head. Images. They might have like an image of it. That's an example right there. See that kid there? See his face and head? How it's round in the back like that? Because you have people who are born where their head is like real long and it's round in the back, or it's flat in the back. So it's like a real round back skull, like long on top, like a pill, like a Tylenol pill. All right, so that means. Go ahead. So it means like pretty much like a long-headed. Go ahead.
The earlier British Dolichocephali of the Stone period were, we think, either derived from the ancient Iberians or from a common source with that people.
So that I don't know. That could either be us or that could be Japheth that was there before we got there. Go ahead.
While Professor Huxley detects Australian affinities with the ancient stone men.
Oh, wait. Go back. What does it say?
Excuse me. While Professor Huxley detects Australian affinities.
Read again. I was right. Read again.
While Professor Huxley detects Australian affinities.
Australians, the Aboriginal Australians are Japheth. With what?
With the ancient stone men.
The same stone men with them heads that the Iberians mingled with. So I said before, you had elements of Japheth there, but the Iberians took over. So we mingle with them. So a lot of times, when when the Romans came and conquered us out of these areas, they fled further west to where we call the Polynesian Islands. That's why the guy says that he detects an Australian affinity with the ancient stone men, which is nonsense in terms of time frame, but Japheth that was there first. That's what he's saying, because the original inhabitants of Australia is Japheth. Jake came there later on, but that's Japheth. Read on. Primarily Japheth. Remnants of us are among them. Okay? We went over that. We went over there and they told us. For some of y'all naysayers, no, you're lying. Those are Hamites. Whenever Negroes are broke and can't travel, they're automatically heathens to y'all broke, stupid Negroes. When we go over there and we talk to the people themselves, they say, oh yeah, our forefather Jacob. They tell us. But y'all confused over here. Anyway, continue.
Would bring Iberians from America by way of the lost Atlantis.
Wow. Would bring the Iberians from America. So this guy believes that they came from America. They left Atlantis and came to America. So there's kind of mythological stuff going with this. But we do know that that Israel came to America. That's a fact. But just by him saying that the Iberians were in America, they know who Israel is. Go ahead.
The connecting land between Florida and our own continent, which in the middle tertiary period was still above the water.
He's trying to say that there were certain parts of the Americas where it eventually was above water, ended up underwater. The city of Atlantis is heavily like surrounded by a lot of guesswork, so we don't know where it is. Some say Africa, some say America. We don't really know. Go ahead.
Greeks and Latins often spake of the lost Atlantis and the Atlantidae. Strabo is careful to say that both Celtica and Belgica differed from the Silurians.
Go ahead.
Professor Boyd Dawkins has done much for Welsh ethnology. He deems Silures, Iberians, Ligures,
Watch this.
and small, dark Etruscans.
See that right there? Small, dark Etruscans. So more than likely, when we mingled around with them, we got short too. Because the Etruscans was Japheth. Give me a picture of Etruscans now. These are the original, these are the black Italians. These are the original inhabitants of Europe. The Etruscans or the Minoans. A guy by the name of something Evans named them Minoans. Lion-ass Edomites, man.
Yeah.
And Minoan goes back to some mythological god named Minos, which is not real. But to obscure their identity, he goes, they're Minoans. Look up Etruscan art on Google it. The Etruscan people. And I'm going to show you Japheth. You got dumb Negroes saying, Japheth is white people. Anything to save massa, you'll make freaking Barney a white man. And that was the Negro in the costume. No, that's not the one I want. That's all right. That's not what I want. There's way better ones than that. Go to images, because that is not what I'm looking for.
You want like the images on the vases and
Type in, there we go. Thank you.
yeah.
That is an Etruscan. Blow that up. That is an Etruscan. Etruscan, 400 to 300, see the time?
Yeah.
400 to 300 BC, that is a European. That is a Japhetic man. We mingle with them. You see how his hair is laid down? Like how it is now, all laid fine? That's us mingling with them. That's where Northern Kingdom gets a lot of their features from. From them. Fine hair, all that. You think a white man made their hair like that? No. Some of us had it already or became more like that mixing with them. Remember, Northern Kingdom was scattered into the areas where Japheth had first. Media is Japheth. The Medes is Japheth. Okay? That's the Etruscan. Give me some more images like him. Not that, what you showed me earlier. That was terrible earlier. Maybe look I'm lying. You hit that one. Blow that up. Look at that nose and them lips and them eyes. Okay? Etruscan terracotta relief, 600 BC. This is pre-Edom. Okay? Now, what happened was Edomites moved over there and they made an alliance with them. Okay? And they ruled the Roman Republic together. Then the what's it called? The family, the Gen family,
yep.
which is Edom, Julius Caesar's family line, conquered them and took over, and he eradicated the Gauls, which was primarily Japheth, and forced them out of those areas, and they migrated further east. I keep saying west, America. They migrated further east to the far, far east, what we call Philippines, Polynesian Islands, Melanesia. That's them. That's where they ran to. Tahiti, Samoans, that's them here. That's them. Go back. Get some more images of these Japhetic people here that are not Caucasians.
Yeah,
Get that one there.
The Gen family, that was like the elites of Esau in Rome, and they
Yeah.
took over and that's when it became the Republic.
Yep. Go down. Look at this dude. Etruscan Antifex, 500 BC. Go out. And now all the images where they have them white is a woman because they both had the same long hair. So to show a difference, they would paint the women white to deify them and to show, okay, this is a woman with the long hair and this is a man. That's why they had them depicted as white, not because they are white, because both the men and women had the same long hair, so you couldn't tell the difference. So they painted them white, the women white, so you saw, okay, that's a female, that's a male, not because they were white. There was no white folks until Esau was born. Let's get some more. Go up to the search. Type in black Etruscans. Y'all, these images are like very lacking to me. Type in black Etruscans so we get some more clarity on how they looked, because this is poor. Go down, scroll down, right there. Look to the left right here. Click that, the bottom right there. Click that. That's what I want. Thank you. This here, Bacanti tomb, Tarquinia. Tarquinia is Italy. This is Japheth here. Look at his white beard. Look at his skin. Bacanti tomb, Tarquinia. And the bishop showed me a video clip of a movie called Alexander, where they're in the actual cave, and they got all these people on here on the walls.
Dang.
He goes, oh, the Greeks were conquered. Yeah, he meant them. Javan, Greece, Javan was Japheth. Kittim was them. Etruscans is Kittim. Go back out. Go. I'm gonna show you. Go out. Get some more. Click the let me see what they got. Go. Should have want them boxing. Get that one. I want the boxing. They have one with Agamemnon also. Type in Etruscan boxing, or go to Minoans. That's them too. Yeah, Minoans. Click that in right there, the bottom left. Up. No, not that one. Go down. That one. Yeah, that's it. Click that one. Let's see what this is. Go down. Acroteri fresco. Go down. That's it? All right, that's all. That's 1, 2, but go out. Japheth is very weird, by the way. All these naked images. There we go. Go to right there to the right. To the far right. Go down right there. Click that. Yep, that's them there. Click that. That's them boxing. Boxing was their thing. The Olympic Games, a lot of things that Esau's architecture, his sports, the deities, they stole from Japheth. These are Minoans. These is Japheth too. See their hair, how it's all long? You think it'd be two girls fighting. It's not. It's two men fighting. So what they would do is they would paint one white and one black so you know it's a girl. Look at their hair. That's them fighting, boxing. Go down.
I don't know if that's the painting messed up too, Deke, but is that like the tattoos that they doing?
Nah, that's the painting messed up.
Okay, yeah.
Because they have pictures of them blacker than this.
Okay.
Go down. What else you got? Okay, erase that. Go to Minoans. Type in Minoans. There we go. Click that. Yep, click that. Wait. Who's that? It says, click that. What's it say it is? That's how she's white? That's a woman. That's how you know the difference. Because all the men have the same long hair. Now, let me see. Go out. Is this? Go out. Let me see what this is. What is this? It doesn't say what it is. The same. Minoans and Phoenicians. Wow. Minoans and Phoenicians. Let me see. There we go. Okay. That's Minoans. Minoan procession fresco. These are all Minoans here. And the reason why it says Minoans and Phoenicians is because we ran into them and we mingled with them. Okay? Like we did over there in Australia. Same thing. Minoan, this is a Minoan procession. Now, type in Minoan. Minoan in Wikipedia. Minoan on Wikipedia. where that name came from. It's nonsensical. Minoans and Etruscans are the same people. Go down, go down. It says Minoan civilization was a Bronze Age culture, was centered around the island of Crete. That's a Greek island. Go down, go down, go down. Where the term is coined, Minoan. Little is known, it's a lie. I know much about that culture because they're Japheth. They called this the Greek Dark Ages. That's what they called this. Yeah. The Greek Dark Ages. You see it?
Minoan, yep. It's coined by Arthur Evans.
There you go. That's his name. Arthur Evans is the a-hole responsible for naming them Minoan based upon some god named Minos. There is no god named Minos. But he named them that to throw you off of the trail of their true biblical identity. So rather than say, this is Javan, this is Kittim, this is Ashkenaz, this is Sephardi, this is not Sephardi, but this is the Sephardi, this is not Sephardi, this is Ashkenaz, this is Kittim, Javan, Thrace, this is Tiris. We're gonna call them Minoans. No, this is Japheth. Every image I've shown y'all thus far are black people. Japheth was not a Caucasian race, ever. You got stupid, dumb black people trying to make the white man Japheth to save him from being utterly and prophetically, biblically known to face utter and complete annihilation. Because that's his fate. In fact, that's all their fate, to be honest. It don't matter who he is. Anyway, let's go out of this. This is the a-hole right here. Arthur John Liar. John Lion-ass Evans. Let's go out of this.
And the Mycenaean, I know y'all see Mycenaean.
Yeah, Mycenaean.
That's the Japheth of Greece.
Yep, that's Javan.
Javan.
Mycenaean is Javan. Yes. Go back to the images again. More images. I'll touch on this some more. Hold on. Go down to that image right there. The white one. The three white women. The three white images.
Right here.
Not that. You just on it. Right there. Click that one. Yes. Go down to the image where you find that image. Blow it up. These are women here. Okay? These are women. These are women here. So white because, okay, they deified their women. They were a nation of simps. And on top of that, they would also make them white so that you know that they were not males. Okay? Because sometimes they didn't have them with their breasts out, so obviously if their breasts are covered, you can't tell the difference based upon hair. Go out of that. Go down, let me see if there's any more. Give me, that word's hard to spell. Agamemnon. I can't spell that. Agamemnon. If you've seen the movie.
Right there. Go back.
If you've seen the movie Troy, where Brad Pitt, he plays Achilles, and the king that he worked for, go down to this vase here, that vase. That's not either. Type in Agamemnon on it. Well, go down. Wait. Go down to right there. Go down right there. Go to the right. Nope. Go down. To the right. Right. Nope. Right. That's it. Right there. He plays Agamemnon. That's the movie here, Troy. He plays Agamemnon, right? Now type in Agamemnon vase on vase. I'm gonna show you how he looked. There we go. Hold on. Go down. He's like jet black on the vase.
Right here. Go to the right there. Yep. Click on
Click
Troy.
that.
Yep. They saying that's Achilles.
Which one?
The black one. Go down to the description.
Achilles, Agamemnon.
Yeah, so Achilles is a tall black one. I'm not sure which is which. I need a better one. This is a better one than that one. Type in Agamemnon. Image. Agamemnon image on vase. On vase. Let's see what we got here. Go down. Go down. Step right there to the bottom. Click that one there. Go up some. Black. Click that. Click that. Click that. Yep. Load up. This is Japheth. This is Japheth. So I don't know why y'all keep saying that the white man is Japheth. No, he's not. He went over there, conquered them, and took over, and became them like he does everyone else. Go out of this. Type in Agamemnon black. Black Agamemnon. Type that. So I know it's the image of him black as hell. Black Agamemnon. On vase. Let me see. Okay, wait, we'll step right there to the bottom right. Keyword. Okay, go down. Go down again. Click that image right there. World history. Encyclopedia, click that. Yeah, click that again. Let's see if it might give more detail of this image here. See what it says, who that is. It's saying Troy. Load up. Okay, go down. Let's see what the image says. Okay. Black figured amphora. Let's see, Troy in archaeology. Black Sea, Anatolia. Go up. It's not saying who is who. But I believe that tall image is Agamemnon on top, and Achilles is the white dude on the bottom, I think, or vice versa. Go back out. I'm going to find this picture. Hold on. Because I've seen it before. I know I ain't bugging. Then when the class ends, I'm going to find it. Watch. Go down and see. I'm sorry. Wasting time. What time is it anyway?
We got 15 minutes for break. Before break.
Okay, so we all right. So we need 5. If I can't find it in 5 minutes, I'll just stop. 2 minutes, I'll stop. Go down. Let me see. Agamemnon. Huh? If you find it before me, just click it. Don't be nervous. Just find it. If you find it before me, find it. That's why I'm looking. Just scroll through as well. Look with me. Go down. Go down. I've seen it before. I just don't remember what I saw it. Go down. And then his family. They got fake whitewash ones too. So I've seen the real one. Go down. Okay, type in Agamemnon and Achilles. Let me see if it shows who's who. Go up. Agamemnon and Achilles vase. Let's see if it shows who's who. Yeah, click that. No, I think we came from there already. Click that. No. Whitewashing stuff, man. Click them to the right, the far right. You got a woman there. Go out. Go down. This is okay. Black figure and 4 with Achilles and Memnon. Memnon is Agamemnon. So this is what? Those are 2 women there. So those are 2 girls on the side. And you have black figure. So blow it up. It's going to show who it is. It's showing a summary of this image here. So go. Okay. So go out of this. This is good. These 2. Go to where it shows there. Go over to the left. In Greek mythology, it says Memnon was an Ethiopian king. Agamemnon was not Ethiopian. Agamemnon was a black Japhetic king, but they called him Ethiopian because he was black. Okay, Ethiopian king, and son of Tithonus and Eos. As a warrior, he was considered to be the almost Achilles equal in skill, During the Trojan War, he brought an army to Troy's defense. He killed Antiochus during a fierce battle. The death of Memnon echoes that of Hector, another defender of Troy, whom Achilles also killed out of revenge for a fallen comrade, Patroclus, his cousin, like the movie Patroclus. So it says black figure in forward with Achilles and Memnon. So Achilles is on the left and Memnon's on the right. So blow it up, 525 to 500 BC, click that. So blow it up more, let me see. So that's Achilles on the left. And on the right, you have Agamemnon on the right, and you have somebody who's killed. I might be Hector laying on the floor. And there are two girls there, I guess, two women there, left and right, whatever. So he was Ethiopian. This is a black man. Japheth is always black. Give me real quick. Go out. Give me Genesis 10. Genesis 10 real quick. Get some scriptures out. Get some scriptures. Genesis 10, and get me verse 2.
The book of Genesis, chapter 10 and verse 2.
Because we read about the Gauls. The Gauls originally was Japheth, and they fell under the name Chimerians. Chimerians go back to Gomer. Read that.
The sons of Japheth, Gomer.
Gomer is the Chimerians or Gauls over time. Go ahead. And they migrated over to Galatia. Go ahead.
And Magog.
Magog is Russia. They also had Russia. They were conquered out of there too.
And Madai.
Madai is the Medes. The Medes. Now give me a picture. Type in Medes, ancient Medes. Google ancient Medes. There's a book I have called Iran that shows them all. It shows the Medes and it shows the Iranians. They look exactly alike, but they're not different people. It's like a face. Let me see. Ancient Medes, go down. Dark as hell. Go down. Type in color. Go up in color. Go down. So the book that I have, I'll bring it here. They dark as hell. Both of them. Type in ancient dark Medes, because they weren't white. The Medes is Magi is Japheth. Let me see. No. Okay, that's good. The black Medes, that's good too. Elam, the black Medes is fine. Go down. Yeah, that's it. That's the one. That's the image there. Yep. That's the one in the book I have. Load up. That's them. That's the Medes. Medes and Elam mingled together. That's Medes. They look white to you? You see white folks in there? That's Medes. Medes and Elam mingled together. That's them on walls, ancient walls. That's them there. In the book I have called Iran, that's how they look there. Then they mingled around with the Greeks. That's what happened. They got conquered by the Persians. They mingled around with they conquered by the Greeks. They mingled around with them, and they got them little pale-faced looking people today now. But that's their original. That's Elam. Elam and Magi mingled together. Go down. Let's see. Go to the actual site that's in it. There we go. Persian soldiers. But these are Medes as well. Okay? These are Medes as well. Medo-Persian soldiers. All right, Elam, the Persians, Elam. Go up, it says Elam on top. Elam. Come on, not in Iran. Right. Elam, that's who that is. Go down. That's bearded Cyrus. Go down. Okay, that's madness. Got it. That was just madness. Got it. They got somebody making things up as they go. All right, let's go back to the book now.
Professor.
Oh, I'm sorry. Genesis 10. Genesis 10, verse 2 again. Sorry.
My bad.
That's all right.
Genesis chapter 10 and verse 2. The sons of Japheth, Gomer, and Magog, and Madai, and Javan,
Greeks,
and Tubal, and Meshach, and Tyrus.
Tyrus is Thrace. That's who that is. Give me that map real quick. We'll go back to it again. The map that I saw earlier. I'm going to show you. There's a place called Rhodes today. That's read on verse 3.
Verse 3. And the sons of Gomer, Ashkenaz.
That's Germany.
and Rephath, and Togarmah.
Togarmah, come on.
And the sons of Javan, Elisha,
Elisha's an island. Go ahead.
and Tarshish.
Tarshish, Spain. Go ahead.
Kedem,
Italy. That's just the Etruscans. Go ahead.
and Dodanim.
Dodanim is Rhodes today. Rhodes. Rhodanim, Rhodes. Now they're Minoans because of this stupid lion Evans, Arthur Evans. Author of Lies Evans. Now, let me see that. You see, blow it up. You see where it says Tyrrhenian Sea there? That's named after Japheth. Tyrrhenian, that's the same thing. Tyrrhenian, Tyrrhus, that's named after Japheth there. Tyrrhenian Sea, they were there. They were there in these areas here. All right, go out. Give me a different map. I want an older one. Not that one. We see that one. Go back. Blow it up. You see where it says Thracians there? You see Kelts, Iberia, that's us. You got Tartessus there, that's Tarshish. That's us. That's Japheth and us mingled around. You see Scythians up there to the top right? That's Northern Kingdom coming up in there. We mingled around with them. You got Geta, that's the name, that's Septimius Severus' son's name, and his father's name. Why? Because the Scythians and them are the same people. The Geta. I went over that before. All right. Caucasus over to the right. Esau right next door. Caucasus Mountain. Caucasus, Black Sea, Caspian Sea. They came over to the left. They moved over to the left and took over. You're going to find the main antagonists of the Bible of this earth is Esau and Jacob. Everything that takes place in history revolves around the battle of power between those two brothers. These other nations are NPCs. All right?
Hey, D.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
About to say, can we prove that in Second Esdras?
Yeah, let's get it. Second Esdras 6. Let's just get it. You got Indo-Scythians in the bottom there. Go to the bottom of this map here. Indo-Scythians. That's us there. Now remember Scythians goes back to those who inhabited the area. That would be Elon. That would be Japheth. They were all there, and Jake moved up in there, and we fell under that same title. I told you before, byword. Read that.
Second Esdras, chapter 6 and verse
9.
Verse 9.
9.
For Esau is the end of the world.
I don't know why people are confused. Esau is the ruling power of the end of the world. When this end begins, we start. Read on.
And Jacob is the beginning of it.
And
That
follows after Esau is the end of the world, and we are the world to follow after, unless we're going to go into slavery again. If he's the white man, we're going into slavery under Esau next. Esau's next then.
So, D, there's no other superpower that's coming, no other nation.
They
think it's China.
Yeah. I guess they're China then. Go ahead.
The hand of man.
The hand of man, Jacob's hand on the heel. Go ahead.
Is betwixt the heel and the hand.
The hand of man are the nations that are in between.
Extras.
In between the battle of power between Jacob's hand and that heel. Nations are in between, and Jacob and Esau like this. That's the battle. These nations are in the way. That's all that means. Those nations today are Esau's henchmen. He's the main boss. That's all that means. Let's go back to the book now. Read that.
Professor Boyd Dawkins has done much for Welsh ethnology.
Racial science, ethnology. Go ahead.
He deems Silurians, Iberians, Ligures, and small dark Etruscans ethnological islands isolated by successive invasions.
Because these 1, 2, 3 came up in there, and the dark short Etruscans are there, and we mingled with them and we conquered them and took over and mingled with them. That's what we always did. Read on.
They were driven westward by the Celtic and Belgic Britons.
So a lot of the Etruscans are driven what?
Westward.
They moved away. Go ahead.
By the Celtic and Belgic Britons.
Go ahead.
The Basque-speaking peoples, says he, are to be looked upon as a fragment of the race which occupied the British Isles and the area west of the Rhine and north of the Alps in the Neolithic age.
Go ahead.
It is not then surprising to find him writing about small, swarthy Welshmen, with long head and Iberian physique.
All right, because we mingle with them. Go ahead, that's us. Go ahead.
Again, he says, the broad-headed dark Welshman
The broad-headed dark Welshman. Go ahead.
is identical with the broad-headed dark Frenchman.
Wow. Dark Frenchman. Go ahead.
Celt and Iberian.
Celt goes back to Welsh, and then you have Iberian is French. Go ahead.
And the Welsh people may be defined ethnologically as principally Celt and Iberian.
Right. That's our title. Go ahead.
Welsh Cymric traditions come here to the rescue. There,
Cymric goes back to, I believe, Northern Kingdom. Cimbri. Omri. Northern Kingdom over there. That's what that's going into. Phoenicians. Go ahead.
there are many stories about the Tylwyth Teg, or Little People. Fitton's Pembrokeshire calls to mind the small weapons of mixed metal found in Landicilio and other places, along with very elegant, well-baked and glazed urns.
Let's go down. I'm reading a lot of this. Let's go down. Let me see. Wait. Slow. Let's see. Ethnologies. Read that right there. M. Broca.
M. Broca, the prince of French ethnologists, fancy the Iberians of Spain and France
Came from where?
came over from Africa.
Boom. There you go. Came over from Africa. Came over because that's us as Israelites. Go ahead.
No difficulty of passage formerly existed, since it has been ascertained that within the period of man's residence there was no Mediterranean Sea, though extensive marshes may have stretched from what is modern Europe across to Africa.
Go ahead.
If the hippopotami and elephants could find their way to Germany, France, Russia, and England, men and women whose remains are there associated with the bones of those quadrupeds could easily traverse the intervening space.
They're just saying that it's easy to travel there. Read on. M. Broca saw what?
And Broca saw such a dark race in Brittany, while 36 cantons out of 78 inland ones are dark. Only 6 of the 48 are so in the maritime cantons.
The short.
The short and dark are older than the tall and fair, who came by sea.
Wait. The short and dark are what?
Are older than the tall and fair.
Older than the tall and white. Because the black ones were there first. The whites came later. Go ahead.
Who came by sea.
Who came by sea also. Go ahead.
He styles them non-Belgic, as South Britain at least was Belgic.
Go ahead.
M. Henry Martin writes, the brown little thick-set type vulgarly called Breton.
Breton is the French. It says the brown little thick-set type vulgarly called Breton. The Bretons is Britain. The Bretons is France. Now, the reason why I emphasize the importance of Breton is because King James' father was a Breton. Breton, a Breton. And they were known to be short and dark. Okay, we don't. No. Matter of fact, no, they weren't that. So we don't. I'm just gonna say it.
Is, in my opinion, that of the race anterior to the Breton, but the true Breton type is taller, thinner, with long visage, blue eyes.
Now you try to say the true Bretons is white folks. No. The black Bretons were there first. Go ahead.
The latter are Celts proper.
The latter are white folk, white Celts proper. Go ahead.
The Welsh may pride themselves upon their high antiquity, but it is not the Cymric Welshman, but the Iberian one.
The black one. Go ahead.
Of the eastern and southeastern hills.
These guys came from Africa, the Iberian one. Go ahead.
Who is the old inhabitant.
Who was the what?
Old inhabitant.
We are the original inhabitants, aside from Japheth. We got the second place. Go ahead.
M. Guibert, who finds the Welsh Cymry as immigrants in Brittany.
Yep.
Regards the earlier stock there as
Iberian. That's still us, Israel again, Hebrews again. Go ahead.
And Wimberg exclaims, if the Iberians be not a Phoenician colony,
go ahead.
They must have formed, as it were, the vanguard of all the great migrations from the east.
That's Israelites. Go ahead.
One objection is on the score of language. That supposed Iberian, Welsh, or Silurians spoke Cymric and not Basque.
Yeah.
But philological evidence is open to suspicion.
Meaning there's a chance that they did speak that language. Go ahead.
As it is well known that whole nations have lost their mother tongue and have adopted that of their conquerors. while in other cases, the conquerors have relinquished their own speech for that of the new land.
Or they borrow their language from the nations that's already there, like Japheth, one or the other. Go ahead. They either borrow their language from their conquerors or the original inhabitants. In our case, the original inhabitants. Go ahead.
Professor Huxley sees no remains of Basque language in the Iberians of Wales. Dr. Hyde Clark, on the contrary, does not believe in its extinction there. The river names, says he, although they have received Celtic explanations, and many of them are Celtic, yet include many which are to be found not only in the Celtic area, but beyond it in the Iberian area.
Jump down to Professor Rees.
Professor Rees finds several words in Wales pre-Celtic or Silurian.
Or Silurian. Go ahead.
Professor Rudler says relics of a pre-Celtic non-Aryan people have been detected in a few place names in Wales.
Go down to Celts and Teutons. We see all Europe was once.
All Europe was once doubtless Turanian rather than Aryan. Celts, Teutons, and Latins are Aryan. Prince Lucien Bonaparte, a great...
Aryans originally are Elam, not Esau. Esau stole that too. We're the Aryan nation. The Aryans were the elite Persians. That's what they're called. That's why they call Iranians Indo-Europeans, because India and Europe are damn near next door. Russia and Iran are next door neighbors. They call it Eurasia. Europe and Asia are one land. So the white man, when they took over the world and conquered, they said, we're Aryans. Aryans are the elite Persians, just as the Chaldeans are elite Babylonians, as the Temanites are the elite Edomites. That's the point. So white folks aren't even Aryan. They're not even that. Go ahead.
Prince Lucien Bonaparte, a great linguistic authority, sees no connection whatever between Euskaldanak and Kimreg. Professor
Jump down to Basque are changed.
Basques are changed by contact with other races.
They changed by what?
Contact with other races.
They are changed by the Basque is Jake. We change with contact with other races. Go ahead.
Though the old dark blood is often distinguished.
You still see that black features in them regardless of them mixing with everybody else. Like us today.
Right.
So it's not a color thing, it's a father thing, it's a genetic thing. You don't care how your face looks. You might still be a Negro regardless. All right, so I'm gonna take a break real quick. One more thing though before I go regarding how we change our faces. Get me real quick. Get me actor that plays Deathstroke. Just type in actor that plays Deathstroke. I'm gonna show you somebody. You never think he was a Negro. He is. Y'all gonna be like, nah, Dick, you wildin'. No, he's Jake. I'm gonna show you. Then I'm gonna take a break from there. Y'all can also text us at 267-702-6121. That's 267-702-6. That's him right there. Click him right there. That image right there. Click him. Click him right there. Highlight his name, copy and paste it, and then go to Wikipedia. 267-702-6121. Text, or you can also Zoom call us as well if you have any questions regarding the topic. Don't take me somewhere else. I'm going to hang up on you. Yeah, confusion. This guy right here, Joseph Michael Maggianello. That's a white dude. No, it's not. Not at all. Let's go down. Early life, read that right there. Read right there. Read in February. Go back to him again. This guy was supposed to play Deathstroke. He plays Deathstroke in Batman vs Superman. At the end of the movie, you have Lex Luthor talking to him, and he's also on Flash. Also, he's Deathstroke. He's also going to play Crocodile on the show called One Piece on Netflix. A live action One Piece will be Crocodile. That's him too. Right. The vein with the hook on his hand. Go down here to the bottom.
Yeah, his father was a slave in
we're going to read that. Read February 7. Read that right there. Watch this.
In the February 7, that right there?
2023
episode of PBS series, Finding Your Roots.
Finding Your Roots. Go ahead.
The researchers uncovered that
Manganiello's. Go ahead.
Legal paternal grandfather.
Legal paternal. That's what matters. Paternal. His father's father. His legal father's father. Grandfather. Go ahead.
Emilio Manganiello was not his biological grandfather.
So that guy that's supposed to be his grandfather is not his father. Because you know how Edomite women are nasty. They'll mess around with a nigga and lie and go, oh, it's your baby. When it's not. Like that show Life. I'm the pappy. I'm the pappy. That's what happened here. Read on, watch.
And that his biological great-grandparents were an African-American man named William Henry Cutler.
That's his grandfather. Go ahead.
And a white woman named Nellie Alton.
That's where he got the white features from. Go ahead.
His biological paternal grandfather was
His biological paternal grandfather was what?
one of Cutler and Alton's 3 mixed-race African-American sons.
So that black man had a white woman that had kids, and one of those kids was his grandfather. Go ahead. His dad's daddy. Go ahead.
Using this information, researchers trace Maganiello's paternal lineage,
Father's lineage,
back to his
great-great-great-great-grandfather. Go ahead.
Plato Turner.
And what?
An African slave who was freed before slavery was abolished in Massachusetts.
Boston, Massachusetts. Go ahead.
And who went on a fight for the Continental Army during the American Revolution.
Go ahead.
Magniello's maternal great-grandmother, Tervise Rose.
I don't care about her. Point is the father. You are what your father is.
That's right.
So at this, go back to this picture again. That's why I just teach. We just teach. We don't have time to argue back and forth. That is a Negro there. And if Drake's son gets older and marries a white woman, his child is just like him. If not more Caucasian.
Hey, Deke, I posted something. Hey, pull that up.
This is Drake. This is Drake here. And with his so-called French woman. I think she's a nigga too. But this is so-called French baby mama right here. Because she built like a Negro. She looked weird to me. But this is a French woman. This is Drake. This is his son. This is their child right here. Zoom in, please, to their child's amazing features here. This is insanity here. This is insanity. Now go to Drake's father, please. Put them side by side. This is Drake and his father. Put the images side by side. Him and his father and the whole family line. Generation 1, generation 2. Move it side by side. That's why we earlier said that their features change with their mixed with the nations. So when Israel mingled around with Japheth, it's the same thing. We came out short. All of that stuff. And a lot of those short Israelites, that's even better. Damn. That's grandfather, father, and son.
Dang.
If this son marry a white woman, it's a wrap. You'll never know that was his grandfather, ever.
Deke, I'm going to prove that.
Get some more, let's get some more. You'll never know. Oh, damn.
This is a TikTok. It's called The Dangers of Mixing.
Wow. Press play.
So go to the beginning. Exactly what Deke is talking about right now. He's going to watch this. That's the brother right here. He got married to this white woman. That's his son. That's their son. Now his son married another white woman. Look. That's it. Same thing.
Yeah, go on. Her.
That's their son.
Right there. Press pause. Press pause. Zoom in. You zoom in to his kids.
Nah, they're gonna scrunch up the John.
What's their names? What's this man's name?
That's Patrick Mahomes.
Okay, so type in his family. These are their kids. That's the father's gone.
Right. He's done.
I keep saying it. A lot of these nations, a lot of them are niggas.
Look.
They just so mixed around, they gone. Just mostly us on the earth. That's his father, black, that's his son right there. Look at the kids. There's no trace of Negro whatsoever in these kids.
Gone.
They're done. Now the brother, now again, be mindful. Brothers go, oh shit. If you mess around, come across a sister walk up with the congregation looking like this girl here, older. I want grandpa's picture. I want a grandfather's picture.
This whole family right here.
That's the whole family there. This is insane. This is wild, man. This is wild. But this is what Israel does. So I sidebar for a moment. We're gonna come back. We're gonna come back to the history about King Arthur. But I wanted to show that when Israel we move in, we always mingle ourselves with the nations. Always mingle ourselves around the nations and so forth. Bob Marley, that's Bob Marley's father right there. I know some of y'all get mad about that, Benjamin. That's Bob Marley's planter father there. Don't worry. He needs to. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in like 2 minutes.
Some of us have it good in the U.S. because you have not experienced this yet. But which one of you here that would like to live on this side where you live by fear every day?
We right at the border right now, all right? This is the Dominican side. Once you cross these doors, that's the Haitian side.
Understand that anything can happen in minutes.
Luis Abinader controlled the country, and then he put that propaganda out there for the so-called Dominican to hate the so-called Haitians.
From one end of the country to the other, we asked, what is the conflict between the so-called Haitians and the so-called Dominicans? Everybody says there is no conflict.
I just saw 2 Haitians just get deported, but their cops, guess what their cops were? It was a Semenite, which is a Dominican.
Hey, Shalom, Most High Christ bless. Officer Aaron here. You know, we were at the orphanage today. You know, we was able to give the word to the young children, you know, give the word to the owner of the place and let them know the truth about this Bible. You know, we share the color of Christ. We shared the image in general. We show them what love is according to the Bible. And all these are important for them to know. You know, we brought also items and gave it out. We gave them the things that were necessary for them to have at this time. You know, so that's what we do. We're trying to be that example. We're trying to be that light to the world, like it says in Matthew 5:16. And we're really trying to help our people, you know. So all praise to the Most High. We had a successful orphanage visit. All praise to the Most High. Most High Christ bless. Shalom.
It's lit.
Man, I'm about my father business, I'm really one of the realest. The hell with your opinion, Matt 18 if you offended. You yellow canary lizard, you think you gon' stop the mission. You'll never tarnish the image, this purple tank got no limits. Pop the coat on the finish, lines all in my pendant. The line drawn is a scrimmage, it's hitting like Pat Willis. Profit life get expensive, lives is what we spending. No corners arguing with niggas, trying to change up the image. Up with it is what they all say, faking it like it's cosplay. Your life made up, that's Maybelline, your works is blind, they never seen. We on the scene, that's boots on green, the fringes, gold on purple seams. We wanna couch, we oversee the Lord with us, we oversee. That's certain, we doing the work, you at home doing the jerkins. Now you really feeling yourself, just keep your hands to yourself. I know that's below the belt, no pulling punches, I just want you know that I am the champ. We amped up, me and my brews on your block, we camped up, so it's raw and we ready for war, so back up. Get cut, we making men out of boys, we drive out evil, heal the people, bring the light to the world. So let the shofars blow, let the frankincense smoke. Think it's time we wake them up and let them know. Yeah, it's time to let them know. Christ black, he coming back and that's the show. He coming back, the king's black, let's let them know. Think it's time to let the shofars blow, let the frankincense smoke. Think it's time to wake them up and let them know. Yeah, it's time to let them know that Christ black, he coming back and that's for sure. He coming back, the king was black, let's let them know. Yeah, it's time to let them know. We ain't playing games, no, this ain't Monopoly. We fight for the world and you fight over property. Hope you know ain't no stopping me. I grind to my last breath, I got nothing to lose. Ever since both of my kids left, we don't cry over spilled milk, we don't weep over sinners. We just take what the Lord give us, eat them trials for dinner. At first it seems bitter, and then it turned bittersweet. Making men in the gods, right in the sight of our enemies. Giving spiritual energy, you can feel the electricity. Man, we plugged in the God, and we connected like Siamese. Once the bumps get the firing, while the heathens inspiring, and the kingdom is spiraling. Grab your horns, do the following. Let the shofars blow, let the frankincense smoke. Think it's time to wake them up and let them know. Yeah, it's time to let them know that Christ black, he coming back, and that's for sure. He coming back, the king is black, let's let them know. Yeah, it's time to let the shofars blow, let the frankincense smoke. Yeah, it's time to wake them up, let's let them know. Yeah, it's time to let them know that Christ black, he coming back, and that's for sure. He coming back, the king was black, let's let them know. Yeah, it's time to let them know.
And it's a
important for us to understand that regardless of the opposition, regardless of the authorities that may come against us, the word of God will not go out void. The word of God cannot be leaded. The word of God cannot be halted. The word of God cannot be stopped. And so it's our objective.
And the time has come.
Et le temps est venu.
When the prophets are back on the earth.
Alors que les prophètes sont de retour sur la terre.
And we will not believe nor teach a lie.
Et nous n'allons pas croire et nous n'allons pas enseigner un mensonge.
I've been lost like forever. Let them talk how they talk. Youngest talk about whatever. I just want not involved.
The streets full of our people. Captivity in Deuteronomy 28 said we'll be scattered to all nations upon the earth. And these are the people that have been scattered everywhere. And the word of God is coming to them right now. IUIC, once again, the vanguards of this truth.
Today is, guess what? IUIC Columbus, Ohio Family Fun Day.
We're here celebrating Family Fun Day, and we're setting a righteous example to show those in the world how IUIC get down, how we can have fun and keep God's commandments.
It's hot in the 90s. Couldn't be better weather. Getting it in with the family, brought family members to come out and see how the Israelites roll, see how we live. And like we say, we're not different from you. We just keep God's commandments.
We out here Sunday, barbecuing, throwing the football around, you know.
Hey, shalom, shalom, Israel. Most time, Chris Bless and Captain Joy here. Hey, we having our first and family day. As you can see, we have a lot of brothers and sisters that came here. This is what IUIC is about. We're now a hit group. We love our people. You know, it's our joy that our people come out of the Christian church and keep God's laws, you know. But right now, we're having fun. We're learning about them and they're learning about us. And they're asking questions as well. So all praise to the Lord. Hey, stay tuned. Most time, Chris Bless.
So yesterday we had a successful turnout in Newport, Arkansas. We did camp, we reached out to the community, we stopped by a nursing home, made our presence felt in that city with the word of God. But today we're gonna come in a 1-2 punch and do a community cleanup now.
So our approach is to really let the people see us in the community and really deal with the people. You know, and the community cleanup is a good way to interact with the people, to show the people that we love our people and that we all the same. We the Israelites according to the Bible, and that we come to the neighborhoods and do the things that the other people don't want to do.
Let's jump into it. Let's jump back into it. I want a quick sidebar. The reason I went on the sidebar, read this again. This book right here, read again. The Basque are changed.
The Basque are changed by contact with other races, though the old dark blood is often distinguished.
Often, because sometimes it's not, but for the most part, we change by contact with other nations. That's why I showed you the Drake example. I showed you the Maggianello example. All right, give me Deuteronomy 7.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth. The Lord did not set his love upon you, nor choose you because you were more in number than any people, for ye were the fewest of all people. But because the Lord loved you, and because he would keep the oath which he hath sworn unto your fathers, hath the Lord brought you out with a mighty hand, and redeemed you out of the house of bondmen, from the hand of Pharaoh king of Egypt. Know therefore that the Lord thy God, he is God, the faithful God, which keepeth covenant and mercy with them that love him, and keep his commandments to 1,000 generations. And repayeth them that hate him to their face, to destroy them. He will not be slack to him that hateth him. He will repay him to his face. Thou shalt therefore keep the commandments and the statutes and the judgments which I command thee this day, to do them. Wherefore it shall come to pass, if ye hearken to these judgments and keep and do them, that the Lord thy God shall keep unto thee the covenants and the mercy which he sware unto thy fathers. And he will love thee and bless thee.
Get to the point, the mixing.
And multiply thee. Sorry again?
Get to the point with the mixing part. Where we at?
7 to 6.
Yeah, no mixing. Was it 7?
Deuteronomy 7 and 3.
Oh, okay.
Where'd you read that? Where'd you read it from?
Deuteronomy 7 and 6.
Oh, 3. Yeah, 1, 3. Oh, God. Verse 3. Come on.
Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6.
Come on.
Neither shalt thou make marriages with them. Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son, nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son. For they will turn away thy son from following me.
Yep.
That they may serve other gods.
Serve other gods. Go ahead.
So will the anger of the Lord be kindled against you and destroy thee suddenly.
Yep. That's all I want. So no mixing. Get Psalms now on Psalms.
Yes. 106.
106. We're going to jump back to this journey because it's some heavy stuff in here.
Psalms chapter 106 and verse 34. They did not destroy the nations concerning whom the Lord commanded them, but were mingled among the heathen and learned their works.
And learned their works. That's what we did. We mingled ourselves among the heathen and learned their works. Is that it?
And they served their idols, which were a snare unto them.
We served their gods on top of that. Now get this now, boss. So go. The tendency is what?
The tendency to a dolichocephalic
That means
type
a long head.
in the Basque, says Thurnham, is derived from the ancient Iberians.
So we had round heads, is what it's saying. Go ahead.
And the brachiocephalic admixture is Gaulish.
It's Japhetic. Go ahead.
The small Bretons and Irish.
The small Bretons and Irish. Go ahead.
The dark Aquitanians.
These are dark Aquitanians. Go ahead.
The Cabelese and Berbers of North Africa.
The Cabelese and Berbers of North Africa. That's still us. Go ahead.
And the Guanches of the Canary Isles.
Are what?
Are of Basque kindred.
They're all Israelites. All Israelites. Page 46.
The caves of Spain, France, and the British Isles reveal a formation of skulls somewhat similar to the Iberian.
Meaning the graveyards. We got buried in caves. They found the bones of black folks in Spain, France, and the British Isles because we ruled these areas. So the skulls are there. Go ahead.
Hence, the learned Thurnham calls the Barrow people Iberian.
Yeah, go ahead.
Some associate the old Ligurians of Southern France.
Southern France. Go ahead.
Southern France and northern Italy with the Iberians.
Because we ruled. Remember that video? I showed you that video clip. He said we ruled France. Go ahead.
The Iberians answer somewhat to Hector MacLean's Atlanteans. The Reverend F. Thackeray thinks that Silurians exhibited marks of a Spanish origin.
Came from Spain. Go ahead.
And were probably the descendants of those who had come over.
With who?
With the Phoenicians and Carthaginians.
That's Hannibal and them. Go ahead.
To work the 10 mines
of Devonshire and Cornwall. Go ahead.
Solonists of old expressly termed the Sicily Isles Silurian.
Because that's who had ruled these areas. Go ahead.
The Silurians were, says Jones's Brecknock, in the whole circuit of South Wales, or Deheubarth, under one leader. The word Deheubarth means the right-hand part, and included Hereford, Radnor, Monmouth, Brecknock, and Glamorgan.
These are our lands. Go ahead.
Mr. Donald Clark says Silurians in Old Celtic is southerner. Pliny would include more than Deheubarth, for he says Ireland was but 30 miles from the Silurian country. This would comprise Demetia or Pembroke. Pinkerton classes them in Dumney and Demete.
That's different groups with the same name. Different groups of the same people, different name. Dumney. Remember that a few weeks ago. Dumni. Go ahead.
Tacitus puts the Silurians opposite Spain, thereby including Cornwall.
We got Cornwall. Go ahead.
There can be little doubt that all the west of England and the south of Wales, if not more land toward the interior, should be regarded as
Siluria. That's our place. Go down. Let's jump down. Let's see, read that the natural conclusion.
The natural conclusion is that the Silurians, or Iberians, now represented by the little dark Welshmen, are the oldest existing race in Wales.
We were the oldest existing race in Wales, aside from Japheth already there. Go ahead.
And though now speaking Kimray,
the language of Japheth, go ahead.
Were long before the Kimry there.
Go ahead.
Professor Boyd Dawkins puts the case very clearly, saying, at the present time, you have merely to go into the marketplaces of St. Asaph or Denbigh, and you will see small, dark Welshmen with black eyes and hair, contrasting in every point with our ordinary ideas of Welshmen.
Oh, wait. It says dark Welshman with black eyes and hair, contrasting in every point with our ordinary ideas of white folks from Wales. These Welsh here are the complete opposite of what we all think today as people of Wales, white people. No, the Welsh was us. White folks came later. The tall and fair came later. The wild men came later. Go ahead.
He hesitates, not asserting. The small, swarthy Welshman of Dingbishire is in every respect except dress and language identical with the Basque inhabitants of Western Pyrenees.
That's us there too. Go ahead.
Dr. Latham thus gives the Silurian type.
Watch.
Eyes and hair black.
Watch.
Complexion dark.
Complexion what?
Dark.
With what?
With a ruddy tinge.
Wait. I thought ruddy was white people. White folks. With a ruddy tinge. That's a clear, healthy brown. That's what that means. Go ahead.
Chiefly found in South Wales.
We always in the South. South Wales. Go ahead.
But he adds, at the present moment, the inhabitants have florid complexions and dark hair.
Right, because now, because of mixing around with the white folks, you can't see them anymore. Like Drake's kids and Maggianello. Go ahead.
The author of, the author of Words and Places remarks, the ethnologist readily identifies the short-statured, dark-eyed, dark-haired Silurian race, which is so powerful in South Wales and the west of Ireland, with the Gascon or Basque type of the Pyrenean region.
Watch this.
Mr. Mogridge, J.P. of Swansea.
J.P. of Swansea. I got a book about that. Go ahead, Swansea. Go ahead.
Has this capital sketch of the neighboring Iberian Welsh.
Keep in mind, Swansea. Go ahead.
Eyes bright. Of dark or hazel color.
So we had hazel eyes. Go ahead.
Hair generally black or of a very dark brown. Length generally late and turning gray. Head middle size, well formed. Face oval or triangular. Cheekbones high.
Go ahead.
Countenance exhibiting cunning and sharpness. Average height 5 feet 8 inches.
5'8". Go ahead.
Build slight, well formed. Females in early life, fresh complexion and handsome.
Yeah, beautiful women. Oh, we always have. Right. We always have. Go ahead.
Dr. Badeau, to whom the anthropologist owes so much, has not passed over the Iberian Welsh. Looking at the Paris collection of skulls, he remarked, the form of Ambroca's Basque crania was very much that of some modern Silurian heads.
Black skulls. Go ahead.
Went on the Danish Isle of Moen.
The Danish Isle, Denmark of Moen. Go ahead. Moen. Go ahead.
He met one he thus describes.
The skull. He describes a skull he found in Denmark. Go ahead.
Swarthy.
What is it?
Swarthy.
Black. Go ahead.
His eyes dark and obliquely set. His hair dark, thick and curly.
Go ahead.
Seeing a likeness to some primitive skulls of Borreby and Moen, he asks, was he in truth a descendant of that ancient tribe?
This guy's black. Why are you here?
But he declares that the man could have passed quite unnoticed in South Wales. When in Ireland he found the like people observing near the battlefield of the northern Moytora and the hills between Roscommon and Sligo dwells a dark-haired race, more often dark-eyed than that last spoken of, and to my eye resembling the South Welsh pretty closely. These may be Iberian, or they may be Finnish, or relics of the Furbolg.
Or Finnish. They're Finnish. That's another race. Finnish. Go ahead.
Beyond the coast.
That's what I saw. What page is this? Go up. What page is this? All right, let me see. I want to jump through. Go to 48. Let me see. I got a circle for a reason. Let me see if it's there. I don't want to be a dead horse. Go down. Interest. Let me see.
Nah, go back up.
Up,
Right
up,
here.
up, up, up.
Right,
Yeah.
right
Go up. That's why I want this. Read that. Short here. Read that.
The short and stout build, the round and comely physiognomy, dark and curly hair and dark eyes, giving a type of countenance almost Jewish.
Wait. You gotta go back to 47. We go to 47. Because it's continued from somewhere. I want the bottom of 47. That's why I want to read this. Go down to the bottom of 47. Wait. Let me see. He gives the Iberian. Read that.
Where's that? I'm sorry. He gives the Iberian an ovoid-shaped skull with a dark almond-shaped and often obliquely set eye. Quite Turanian in character, with arched and oblique eyebrows.
Come on.
As to the dark eyes of the Welsh, the Reverend T. Price, some 50 years ago or more, settled it to his entire satisfaction that this feature arose from the practice of using coal fires. Dr. Nicholas, in Pedigree of the English, has this statement
regarding the Iberians. Go ahead.
The short and stout build, the round and comely physiognomy, dark and curly hair and dark eyes, giving a type of countenance almost Jewish.
Wait, it should be white. It says the short and silent build, the round and comely physiognomy, dark and curly hair, dark eyes, type of countenance. Go ahead.
So often to be met with here, powerfully suggests a foreign origin.
Go ahead. In Ireland, what?
In Ireland, this led many to ascribe a Spanish origin to some in the West.
Come on.
In Wales, the dark feature.
The what?
The dark feature.
The what?
The dark feature.
Go ahead.
Has been thought to be from a migration
of what?
Some of the 10 lost tribes.
I'm not playing, man. I'm telling you, it's over your head. It's over your head.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you.
So we went through that many pages just to get to this.
Yeah, that's what I wanted, but I had to get there. I found I had to get there. The 10 lost tribes. Go ahead.
Interesting speculations have been raised upon this supposition. And pleasant dreams have been cherished about the discovery of the chosen people of God
amidst where?
Amidst the hills of
Siluria. So King Arthur was Silurian. That's lost 10 tribes. Go ahead.
A difficulty here has arisen. The great majority of hunters for the Jewish blood in Britain have preferred to adopt the Saxon type as a descendant of
the lost tribes. The Saxon type. Go ahead.
A few have inclined to the Celt.
Go ahead.
And some have advocated the Cymry.
Same thing. Go ahead.
Thus, Celts, Saxons, or Teutons, and the more ancient Iberians.
It goes back to the Carthaginians, the Phoenicians. Go ahead.
Are all alike selected for their supposed identity with Israel.
Telling you, go ahead.
In Europe, America, and Asia.
Well, wait. Ooh. In Europe, go ahead.
America,
and
Asia. About 300 millions have been ranged by one or another under the head of heirs of Abraham.
Go ahead.
There can then be no objection to include less than 1 million of Silurian Welsh,
being the descendants of Abraham, just like him. Israelites. Go ahead.
The dark-eyed Silurian or Iberian is the typical Welshman. He has the Welsh fire, energy, poetry, and enthusiasm.
Black people. Go ahead.
He it is who has displayed patriotic fervor from the days of his great ancestor
Caractacus, who was an Israelite. Go ahead.
It is his lofty soul that has dignified the noble Kimreg, his adopted and his honored tongue. Walia is his native home and the object of his faithful and loving devotion.
Go down. You got to do a Caractacus. Go down. Let me see. Read, I underlined it. So read almost all Irish.
Almost all Irish, Scotch, and Welsh, together with all in England, speak the English language.
They speak the English language. You think white folks we spoke English when we got here. Some of us. Go ahead.
But that no more proves them all Saxon than the speech of Erse or Kimreg makes the Danish, Saxon, Norman, Flemish, and Iberian races to be Celts.
That's the title we went under. We went under Celts. Go down. Go down. To be honest, I don't need any more, to be honest. We see. Go down. Go next page.
You want that section on Caractacus? Or are you?
I might be getting there now. Hold on. Gauls, Celtic Crown, Limerick, Okay, we did the Welsh are accustomed.
The Welsh are accustomed to call themselves Celts because they speak a Celtic language and believe they are the descendants of the ancient Britons.
Of the ancient Britons, that's Israelites. Hold on. Go down.
Deep, we got a text when you.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna read. I saw. Go out. Next page. What page is this? Okay, last one. Oh, read that. There has been a consensus. Read it right there.
There's been a consensus on the part of the learned to take the word to mean the Cymric Celts.
Watch this.
Outside of our isles, Gauls, Umbrians, Samnites, Latins, Sabines, Etruscans.
Go ahead.
And many Germans, Swiss, and Austrians have been placed among the Celts.
Because they resided in Europe. We mingled with them. That's the point with the folk. That's why it mentions Etruscans here, because Japheth was present in the UK when we got there. But we came there in so many waves. We took over, mingled with them, pushed some of them out, war with some of them, forced them out, and we took over and became the Welsh, the Brits, the Britons. All right, let me see. Go down. That's what I want. That's good enough. So we got to read the text now. We can see what we got.
You want to get him in?
Did King James down to King Henry VIII know or care about Northern being conquered?
No.
And did they know they were our people?
Well, remember, when Israel got scattered, well, some kings knew. Some kings knew, some kings did not know. I would say most kings knew. But remember, give me Matthew 12, divided against itself. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
This is what happened. That's why we got conquered. This is what happened with us. It's kind of like today. Like, you know how Negroes say, FBA, we're the foundation. Oh, the hell with everybody else. It's the same mentality.
Verse 25.
Read that.
Matthew chapter 12 and verse 25. And Jesus knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand.
That's all I want. So Israel, we had a knowledge of us being Israelites. They didn't really matter to us as long as we ruled and had power and were peaceful. You know what it remind me of? The movie when you had Black Panther, the good one, not the part 2, which I refuse to accept that even existed. But the Black Panther part 1, which the one that mattered, when you had Killmonger and you had T'Challa, he said, yo, our people are suffering all over the world. Why don't you help them? He goes, I am the king of Wakanda. I am not the king of everyone. He goes, but everyone, our people from here? Aren't those your people? So the movie kind of makes you wonder, like, okay, who do I side with? Because Killmonger is right, but T'Challa is right too. You gotta maintain the safety of the kingdom that you're ruling over. So that's the thought process of our people when we ruled in these areas. You on your own. This is my kingdom. You got conquered over there. Oh well. But eventually we all got conquered the same way. City by city, land by land, piece by piece. We all fell into the same thing. Is there more?
Yeah, that's another one, right? That's it. That's a new one.
Shalom, leadership, Most High in Christ bless.
True Romance.
In the movie True Romance, there's a scene where they talk about the Sicilians.
Yes, the Sicilians have a nigger blood. Yes. Go ahead.
Having nigger blood, or like the book states, dark blood.
Right, exactly. So, yes, that's true. Now again, when we Hannibal and his boys had a good time with the women for like 12 years. But of course, 12 years is not long enough to erase the entire. 12 years is not long enough to erase an entire race, but we did enough damage to leave our genes or our imprint within them. So even though they have our imprint within them, they still went back after we got conquered and ran back to the northern Italians and mingled around with them to try to wash out the nigga that's there. But they couldn't wash it out. It was too much. The genes are too strong. So our blood flows within their veins to an extent, yes. But not all of them are us. What did that say there?
Shalom, Deke.
So don't bring those Sicilians up in the school and they're trying to be slick. She's Israel. And stop. Go ahead.
Shalom, Deke. Leadership. So is it safe to say that Esau, Idumea, Edom has no culture?
None. Not a single piece. Correct. But they have a culture. It's just a culture of condemnation.
They culture.
Condemnation of caves. What we got there?
So we also ruled Russia at the same time we ruled Europe, or was that later?
We ruled Russia longer than we ruled Russia the longest out of all Europe. Russia was the last place to be conquered. That's So they have all that art there. Russia was the last stronghold of blacks that ruled is Russia. Yes. In Germany as well, but portions, we shared Germany with Esau. It's like we had one part of Germany, Esau had the other part of Germany. Like Europe, same thing with Britain, same thing. All right, so what we got? I'll be getting there eventually, Lord's will, eventually. Where we at? Damn. What time is it? Okay, we got time. Get me Cambrian biography. I'm just gonna fly through this because I ain't gonna read all that. Page 26. So these is real short paragraphs. Okay, go down to the name. All I want is the name. Yep, read that right there, Bran. Now, Bran is believed to have been mythical. Bran is a mythical great honorable grandfather of Caractacus. Because his father's name isn't there, but Bran is like a mythical ancestor that they use. But read that, Bran. Bran is where the name comes from in Game of Thrones. The little boy, Bran, is named after him. A lot of those names in the show Game of Thrones is named after our mythological forefathers we gave ourselves, and we ruled the UK. So Bran was his name. He became the three-eyed raven. That's Bran. That's him there. Go ahead.
Bran, the son of Divenwall, reigned jointly with his brother Beli as the 22nd king of Britain.
Semi-mythical. Go ahead. Bran,
the son of Lear, was the father of the celebrated Caradog.
Caradog is Caractacus, okay, who's the leader of the Silurians you read about earlier. Go ahead. Who are black, who are the 10 tribes of Israel. Go ahead.
And was himself an illustrious character in British history about the middle of the 1st century.
Right.
He is classed with Prydain and Divenwall as the three who consolidated the form of elective sovereignty in Britain.
The ruler. Go ahead. When his son
was treacherously delivered up to the Romans by Arigwed, Bron, and
Arigwed was a stupid. Was that the black woman that turned against on him?
Yes, the
traitor. The traitorous black woman that had a colony. She pretty much turned his son to the Romans because he was fighting against. Remember that earlier about the man saying our forefathers fought. That's him.
If I'm not mistaken, I think she was sleeping with one of the Romans.
Oh gosh, go ahead.
Bran and all his family were carried as hostages and remained at Rome.
So Bran, go ahead.
And remained at Rome during 7 years, at the end of which time they returned, introducing with them the Christian religion into their country. On account of this signal event,
they were taken as captives to Rome. Keep that in mind. Go ahead.
Bran is called one of the 3 blessed sovereigns of the island of Britain, with Lerwig and Cawaladir.
These weird names. These go back to that language about Kimrig. Yeah. These are like it's like a Japhetic language we spoke. That's what it's going into. Go ahead.
And his family was also ranked with those of Brecon and Cunetta.
So it's like Hebrew and Japheth mingled together. Go ahead.
Under the appellation of the 3 holy lineages of Britain. Bran probably died about the year 80.
This Caradog's son, I believe. Go ahead. Go down. What page is this? Go down. Is there more? Go to the next. Let me see. What page is that? 26? 27? Okay, 28. Go to 39. Page 39. Yeah, I'm gonna fly through this fast. This is the names here. Caradog, read that.
Caradog.
That's Caractacus there.
Son of Bran ab Lear. One of the most illustrious characters in British history, whom the Romans called Caractacus.
They gave him his name Caractacus. His name is Caradog, but they named him Caractacus. Go ahead.
By which name he is generally known to the world.
He is the leader and of the descent of the Silurians. The Silurians you read about earlier that came from Africa. They're the 10 lost tribes that had Wales, that had Britain. I went all through all of that to show you that this was the main top guy, the top G of the Silurians. But who this family leads up to, it's gonna blow your mind. Some of y'all who watch this for the first time. Go ahead.
Celebrated for his magnanimous deportment when carried before the Emperor Claudius in the year 52.
But because his ancestors conquered Julius Caesar out of there, but then Claudius came after that and conquered them and successfully conquered Rome. The Romans successfully conquered Britain under Claudius. Go ahead.
But as to so much of his history as is already known from other sources, it may be passed over here in order to supply some particulars from the triads, which are new to the public. Caradog, Crawdav, and Owain, son of Maxon, were the 3 chiefs of Britain, to whom, without their being elders, was delegated the supreme authority in times of public danger, and whom all ranks obeyed and followed to defend the country against the enemy.
So there were 3 rulers, but they relied on Caractacus to defend the whole place. Go ahead.
Caradog was ranked with Kevelin and Arthur.
And Arthur. Arthur, that name. Arthur. Go ahead.
Under the appellation of the 3 brave sovereigns of Britain. Also with Caswallon and Girid as the 3 leaders of battles. Another triad styles him one of the 3 conventional princes on account of being invested with the war sovereignty of Britain to oppose the progress of the Romans. The other 2 were Prydain and Owain, son of Maxen. Caradog, Prydain, and Rita are called the 3 good persecutors, of Britain. The former on account of his
incessant persecution
of the tyranny of the Romans.
Right.
The history of Caradog is connected with that of his father Bron, under whose name it is further enlarged.
Go down. Caradog right there, read that.
Caradog, son of Gwyn ab Calwyn, king of North Wales.
North Wales, that's the Welshman. North Wales, go ahead.
Killed by the Saxons in the year 800.
Why? Because we were fighting each other. Saxons is Jake. We're fighting each other. I'll tell you, a kingdom divided against itself shall not stand. Caradog, son of, these are all different Caradogs here. Go down to Caradog, his defeat, right there. Read that right there.
His descent is thus.
So Caradog, his descent is thus. Caradog's descent is thus. Read.
Caradog ab Leptin.
Caradog ab Lefstin. That's his real father's name. Caradog ab Lefstin. Go ahead.
Ab Gwargan.
Ab is Ibn, like son of. Ab or Ben. Ben Ab is like Hebrews, like Ab. Ibn or Ab. Like Arabs say Ibn. Ibn or Ab is son of. So Caradog ab Lefstin. Go ahead.
Ab Gwargant.
Ab Gargant.
Ab Ithil. Ab Morgan.
This is like Luke 3. It's giving you the son of, son of, son of, son of, son of. Go ahead.
Ab Morgan Var. Ab Arthurvale.
Ab Arthurvale. Arthurvale goes back to Arthur. Go ahead.
Ab Reese.
Ab Reese. B. Arthurvale.
Ab Arthviel. Ab Gwyrd. As
Brockwell.
Brockwell.
Ab Mirig. Ab Mirig. Go ahead.
Ab Arthvale. Ab Reese. Ab Unod. Ab Morgan Monvour. Ab
Menavir. That's where you get the word Guinevere is Menavir. Go ahead. Ab
Andros.
Ab
Merig. Ab Tudrig.
Andros is Arthur. Andros ab Murig. Murig ab Tudrig. So Andros ab Murig is King Arthur. And Murig ab Tudrig is the grandfather of Andros. Go on, what page is this? Hold on. That's page 40? Yes. Go to page 326. Let me see. Go up to the number. Go to the number. Go to the number. Okay, go now. Tudrig. Read Tudrig.
Tudrig, the son of Tethvalt, Ab Tethrin, Ab Nino, king of Grawig, and Garth Mathrin, a saint who lived in the middle of the 5th century. He was slain by the pagans in Gwent is Coed, where a church was founded dedicated to him and called Mithrid Tudrig.
Named after him. Go ahead.
He is ranked with Gwithvire and Calwadir under the appellation of the 3 canonized kings of Britain.
Go down. Tudor. Go to see that? Tudor Moore. Tudor Moore. It's black. Tudor Moore. Go down to page 246. So Andros is King Arthur. Andros ab Murig. Murig ab Tudrig. Murig there. Murig. Go down. Right, wait. Stop. Read Murig. Read right there.
Murig, the son of Tudrig.
There we go. Murig ab Tudrig. Murig, the son of Tudrig. Go ahead.
Of Morgan.
King of Morgan.
And Garthmithrin.
Or Siluria. Siluris. Go ahead.
In the middle of the 5th century.
5th century AD. Go ahead.
He was the father of Arthur.
Who?
The father of Arthur.
Father of Arthur. That's Andros. Father of Chief Arthur. Not king, because he's the king. Chief Arthur. Go ahead.
The celebrated leader of the
Bretons. Go ahead.
And of Anna, the wife of Abwin de Du.
Abwin Du. Du is dub. Black Ammon. Black Ammon's her name. Do Ammon Dub. Black. Go ahead.
The name of Mirig is honored for having established the College of Garmin and Catwig and Lecarvin in conjunction with
Contending Lidar,
surname
the Blessed. So Murik is the basically the father of, down the line. King Arthur is the descendant of Caradoc or Caractacus. King Arthur came hundreds of years later, but he's a descendant of Caractacus. Okay, that's all I want. But go to the next. Let's see if we got more. Go to the next page.
Hey, also the triads. I know y'all see where it says triads.
I kept saying triad, yeah.
That's the history. So the triads is the records that was written by the bards, which are like scribes.
Yeah, the bards are the scribes, right?
So that's where that comes from.
This book was written in 1803. This is the old original copy. You see how it's all the pages. You can't zoom into it, but the pages are very, very, very frail, and the pages are stringed together. That's how old this book is. These pages are stringed together, like someone sewed the pages together. This is old linen pages.
Yep.
And this is 1803.
That's the actual book.
This is the actual book. The actual book. I had this for a long time now. This is the actual book. The actual printing. Okay.
They go King Arthur's family tree right
there
here.
We go. Blow it up. This is gonna be good stuff. So go up. You got Lear, Bran, Caradoc. That's Caractacus. Calder, Udaf, Moror, Tudwal, Kinfor, Custenin of Dumnii. Dumnii is the same family, Silurians. Okay, go down. Glastonbury, go. Glastonbury monks modified the genealogies to make the main Fisher king either Igraine's grandfather, so they made some changes a little bit, but it's still the same. Go over. You have Moyne. Would you want to say something, Jeff?
No, you see it. You
okay.
When you read
Moyne Constance. Aurelius Ambrosius. Uther Pendragon. You watch the movie King Arthur. His father was Uther Pendragon.
That's the mythological.
Right. Uther Pendragon, go over. And you have Igema, and you have Arthur Pendragon. Guinevere. Mordred. Mordred is the guy that was the witch that taught his brother, what's his name? Uther Pendragon's brother. Forgot his name was damn, what's his brother's name?
Oh, in the movie?
Yeah, he said stand. He said hold the crown, hold it steady.
Yeah,
damn,
I forgot his name.
His name is in here too. He's a real person. His name is not Mordred. His name was what's his name, man? His name was it's all the M. Does the audience know? They probably don't know.
Yeah, I forgot his name.
Hold on. Villain and King Arthur.
IT, y'all could look it up. Yeah, it's King Arthur movie, brother.
Yeah.
That became king.
Yeah, King Arthur. Vortigern. Morgan, Ife, and King Vortigern. That was his name. Vortigern. All right, so Arthur Pendragon. So yeah, Uther Pendragon is like this. His pretty much his mythological legendary father, but his real father's name is Tudrig ab Murig. All right, so Mordred over there is King Lot of Orkney. Go back to the left. Go down. Listed here, Arthur Lesser, unknown knight. The legitimate son of King Arthur, having been abandoned and raised by a foster. So that's all I want. So these are all black people. That's all family of black people. That's the last one of them. Black. Silurians. These are all Silurians. What we got here? Okay, 246. Go down. 247. Go down. Let me see if I want something on here. Go up. Next page. Let me see. Go down. Go over. Read that. Tudrig,
the son of Tethvalt.
I read that already. Go down.
Yes, sir.
Is that it? Go over. Thomas. Go over. Thomas. I have William. Thomas Enwall. Go down. Thomas Bevan. Is that it? Yes, sir. I'm good. I don't want no more. So give me in and around Swansea.
It's about to go down.
In and around Swansea. So I'm showing y'all this book right here, Swansea. In and around Swansea by E. Rose. And this is published in 1896. Very old. D28. Let me see the page. The first page I want, 33. I'm gonna read that page before we probably wrap it up. Page 33. I ran through a lot of this. So read the learned author of, go over to the right, of West Gower in his exhaustive work says go down.
Go down, right there.
Read right there. When Obear Weir, see these names again, them same weird names. There's all Silurians. These all Silurian names. Read that.
The learned author of West Gower in his exhaustive work says, the people of East Glamorganshire, when speaking of Gower and its people, say Abwerweir, pronounce Obroweir, which means the people of yonder land. And he believes that there is a close affinity between the word Obroweir and the word Hebrew.
Obo-weir, Hebrews, living there. I'm telling you. Go ahead.
Both words referring to the original inhabitants.
Wait, both words what?
Referring to the original inhabitants.
Of that land. The Silurians had that's what I said, it was a mixture of Hebrew and Japhetic language. Go ahead.
Who had immigrated to Gower from a distant land.
Yeah, go ahead.
If the people of East Glamorgan pronounce Obri
or Eber. Go ahead.
Then one could understand them to refer to the original immigrants.
Who were what?
Who were Hebrews or Hebrews. Before taking possession of their lot in Gwentland and Gower. Before leaving this subject, we may emphasize once more the fact that sometimes Gower was described as Meniguir.
Go ahead.
The most probable meaning of the two words is the stones of the heroes.
Go ahead.
The early Silurians.
The early what?
Silurians.
The early Silurians or what?
Or the early Gwirs.
Going back to the early Hebrews, the same thing. Go ahead.
In all probability, raised memorial stones to the memory of their illustrious dead, their warriors, their priests, and judges, which they deified.
The Triads records.
The Triads sometimes speak of Gower as Meniguir, or the land of stone men. And this is really...
Stone men. Remember that book earlier said the stone men go back to the Etruscans?
Yeah.
Because they were there first. Go ahead.
And this is really a fine description of the numerous upright stones or monoliths which are found scattered over its surface.
Watch this.
Author's stone
being the most
remarkable of all the raised stones found there.
Now, they also found, if I had the book, King Arthur's remains. Do we have that book here?
We should.
How his body
that should be in the...
you had it earlier, his life. Yeah, I brought it up earlier. I'm going to wrap it up real quick. We'll jump over. Yep, we're going to read this real quick. We're going to see how big he was. Read that.
In or about the year 457.
How many pages are there? So I can fly through it fast. How many pages are there? 7. Oh, shoot. Damn. They're in what? They're not in order. I'm gonna let you guys be in suspense. I'm gonna just leave y'all alone since it's 3:30.
Hey, but if I may, those going back to those stones, those raised monoliths, that goes back to the Stonehenge with the Druids and all that.
Yep, Stonehenge. Yeah. The stone of Sketi, and besides the renowned memorial stone, there is Reginald Stone, now called Reynolds Stone. So that part alone is a fire, and the Hebrews, the Gwir, Mungwir, that's all us. That's all black folks. Silurians, Caractacus, that's all us. King Arthur. That was us. That's all Jake. So y'all watch these movies, the Sword in the Stone, all of that. It's us. The Excalibur, that's all us. All black folks. Then they romanticized it, made them white, made it all, made things up, whatever. But he wasn't really a king. He was a chief. He was a chief of the Silures, and he died. But he died. His father outlived him. So he wasn't really a king. He was a chief. All right, yeah, stone right there. Stonehenge right there. Yep. Stonehenge right there. Stonehenge right there. They say giants built that. But the Silures, they said it was small, but not all of them were small. A lot of them were very, very big.
At the bottom here, it says, scene of ancient Druid worship.
Oh, Oh, yeah, we're going to deal with the Druids, too. We're going to deal with them Druids. I mentioned the classes are called Caractacus, Arthur, and the Druids. That's this part. This is part 1 of that. So we're going to definitely touch on King Arthur's remains, where he was buried, and his size when they found his remains. Because he was very, very huge. That's why he's renowned so much. They say that Bran was a mythological giant that was the ancestor of Caradog and them. That's why I say that. That's why I call him Bran. All right. I'm gonna stop right there. Let you guys chill for a little bit. We're gonna go over Lord's Will next week. We're gonna go into it, Lord's Will, regarding Lord's Will next week, regarding King Arthur's burial with his wife and his size. They found his remains. Some good stuff, man. So hope you guys enjoyed the lesson. Now we're in King Arthur right now, so all praise to the Most High. We finally made it here. It's been a while. We finally made it back to King Arthur. So all praise for that. So, Abaddon, jump into it.
Let's give it up for Deke. All praise the Most High. Fire Clash. Israel, remember, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Our Hidden History.
Wait. Damn, that's what I wanted to do real fast. At the time, real fast. Give me one thing. Give me 2 Timothy 4:21. 2 Timothy 4:21, and then I'll chill from there. We'll come back to this.
2 Timothy, chapter 4, and verse 21.
Yeah, read that.
Do thy diligence to come before winter.
So this is Paul. Do your diligence to come before winter. Go ahead.
Eubulus
to greet him. Go ahead.
And Pudens.
Go ahead.
And Linus. And Claudia.
Go ahead.
And all the brethren.
They say that this family here, Pudens, Linus, and Claudia, are of the family of Caractacus that was at Rome. That's what they say. That it's believed that these three come from that family, the Silurians. All right, so we're gonna delve into that Lord's Road next week. So remind me, we're gonna delve into that next week, Lord's Road. So now I've been all praise to the Lord. Announcements now.
Fire stuff.
Now we're done. Now I'm done. All right.
Hey, Israel, you see, we got some things you're looking forward to, so you don't want to miss it. Make sure you subscribe to it, Our Hidden History Radio on YouTube. Hit that notification button so you know when we go live. Also, subscribe to our Philly channels, IUIC Philadelphia and IUIC Philadelphia in the Classroom, to get the latest content from the deacon, captain, and officers of IUIC Philly. You could donate to Our Hidden History on PayPal. Donate to IUIC.Philadelphia, IsraelUnite.org. In the comment section, put OHH. Donate also to the Booster Club so we can continue to spread this gospel to the four corners. You can donate on PayPal too, IUIC.fundraising at IsraelUnite.org. And last but not least, subscribe to IUIC TV to get exclusive content from the leadership of IUIC. All right, missing persons, we have Sharmika Pointer, 13 years old, African-American, hair color unknown, eye color brown, height 5'5", 110 pounds. Sharmika was last seen on June 19th. She's like to frequent the following areas: 5800 Catherine Street, 5700 Baltimore Avenue, and 63 Woodland Ave. No clothing description given, so if you do know of her whereabouts, let the local authorities know. Land fund. Remember, Israel, we still need funds for the land, so if you have the funds, sending your donations on IUIC.nationhood at IsraelUnite.org. In the comment section, put land. Next. And last but not least, Shalom, we're seeking your assistance to enhance our national broadcast. Kindly spare a minute to provide feedback by answering 5 brief questions. Officer Manny, have anything to add on that?
Hey, just do the survey, Israel. We appreciate it. We love the comments.
They did a good job today.
We did a good job today, man. They did an excellent job. Good job. Y'all was on point today, man. No complaints over here.
Officer Abaddon ain't trying to hear that.
I mean, there's always room for improvement.
That indeed.
Yeah, so that's it.
Yes, sir.
All praises, y'all. Hope you guys enjoyed the lesson. I know it's been a while since it's been on. We've been doing the Lord's business, so we've been a bit away for a while. But Lord's will be back next week, hopefully, and we're going to jump into King Arthur and jump into all that stuff. We got a lot of stuff to bring to y'all, a lot of stuff to cover.
That's right.
There's a lot. So there's a lot. So Lord's will, hopefully next week we'll open the vault, share some black images, real dark black images that go back thousands of years ago, hundreds of years ago. So looking forward to sharing it with you. All right, shalom, Most High in Christ bless. See y'all till next time.
Shalom.